Stillness in abundance, family. Love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance. Love and light, health and wholeness. Once again, stillness and abundance. Love and light, health and wholeness. To the cosmic consciousness and soul control family. Hope everybody finding that self feeling good for no reason at all, vibrating and radiating at the highest frequency of your true and authentic self. As for me, your host and co-pilot, Sawu the God, I'm feeling good for no reason at all in the true and authentic version of my higher self operating in magnetic service. I greet all the sons and daughters, all the children of the sun, in the highest radiation of our solar self. According to our magnetic purpose here on the planet Earth. I greet everybody in the fourth dimensional activity of love and light. Thank you all for allowing me to share myself with you as I give myself permission to be myself in your presence. I thank you and I'm grateful. Yeah. We're gonna get ready to tap in a minute. Give me a moment to ground. Greetings, family. Greetings, stillness and abundance. I'm happy to be here. It's actually a pleasure for me to be here in this space, sharing it with y'all. We're gonna give ourselves a moment to honor our higher self, our ancestors, our spirit guides, our spiritual team, individually and as a collective. If you haven't took a break to keep your vibration high prior to now, it's important to do so every chance that you get a chance to reset if needed. I was meditating earlier, and the ancestor told me when I speak today, don't cut nobody's clothes up, to watch my mouth. So, as I was getting downloads and I was writing them down, I made a mental note to stay mindful when I'm being used as a vehicle, not just today, but at all times when I share and express sources, source or divine mind through the vehicle of this body y'all know as Sawu. And I appreciate y'all who are not judgmental in this evolutionary leap that not only I take, that we all take through this spiritual journey called life. Family, when people love you more when you're not around than when you're present, you gotta learn to love them or let them love you right from where they at. What I mean by that is, don't allow people to wave in and out your life like a light switch. Only be a light switch to people. You gotta recognize what that does to you. It's damaging on inner layers. And when you're not able to voice these things, or you don't voice these things, you don't realize the sicknesses that it causes you. Um, there's a great space. There's a great space, whatever space is to you. There's a great space in being around people who tolerate you versus people who be around you and actually celebrate you. I'm gonna say it again in a slightly different way so it can be caught. There's a great space in between people being around you who just tolerate you versus people being around you who celebrate who you actually are. And what I mean by space is not in the sense of distance, meaning space with a space where it's felt, you can feel it. And that was an eye-opening experience to me, not in reflection of having something to express concerning anybody else, but it was an eye-opening experience to me in reflection to myself. Life is an eye-opening experience to me in reflection to myself, regardless of who I'm interacting with, this thing we call life with. Those who want to master our life, that's probably a note that you want to put in your notepad. Life is an eye-opening journey, family, and I'm happy to be learning to trust the process individually and among the collective as we continue to grow individually and as a collective, by assisting others who are assisting us, help us get to know ourselves, get to help to see ourselves, get helping us feel ourselves and expand ourselves. I was having a conversation with one of my biological sisters a few days ago, and she made a statement to me. I don't really know how she said it, but what I took from it, I'm gonna share. And it went something like this: leaders have to love the people in order to lead the people, or be a real good actor. Leaders have to love the people in order to lead the people, or be a real good actor. So what I took from that was, learn to lead by being yourself, by being the example that you want others to follow. And that's something that life learns us how to teach ourselves, or otherwise it ain't in you. Learn to lead by being yourself, and you won't have to look for your alliance. Your team will find you. You won't have to look for a leader. Other leaders will find you. Say what you have to say. Do what you have to do to stay you. We wasn't birthed for things to go our way. On the contrary, we was birthed to things to go against us so we can find our way. Say what you have to say, do what you have to do to stay you. Don't let people drain your energy, then question why you're changing because you've been drained. I'm gonna say that again. Don't let people drain your energy, then question why you changing after they don't drain you. Love yourself. Speak up about how you protect yourself. Only you can. I want to congratulate the family. I want to give flowers to those who deserve it and spiritually bossing up. I want to give honor to the divine feminine. I want to give honor to the women, the woman, for her role in allowing us to be here. Anybody who here, the collective womb. The woman is to represent the collective womb. Mother Zodiacus. I want to congratulate and give flowers to the family who's spiritually bossing up. Those walking through this journey we call life, feeling good for no reason at all, continuing to align with your assignment through this ascension process with your head up. Because you got to do it with your head up, or you're going to stumble into something. You might walk into a boat. Give yourself some flowers, family. We got to learn how to celebrate ourselves when nobody else celebrating us. Matter of fact, you got to learn to celebrate yourself rather than anybody celebrate you at all. I was having a conversation with my son earlier, and I say, you know, how much you talk to your body parts, how many people you think talk to their body parts. You know, we'll give acknowledgement to everything external, but we don't even give acknowledgement to the very embodiment that we live and have a life force through. Think about it. No one can reward you like you. I don't say this just only because I'm a Cancer, but I say this because I'm a Cancer, and a lot of things that the zodiac sign called Cancer describe about the characteristics of that type of being actually apply to me. So I'm gonna say that to say this: I'm being learned to be more nurturing, caring, and understanding. That takes a certain type of tolerance. It takes a certain type of resilience. Because I'm not perfect and I'm not better than nobody, but I'm being the best that I can, and I have to remember that everybody else being the best that they can too, even if that may not be the case, but it helps me. And I'm saying that the way with that mental stance, it may help you. So I say that to say I thank you all for your assistance as I honor my existence. I honor yours as well. I extend well-being to the family, love and light, stillness and abundance, health and wholeness, in the reflection of as I radiated in myself. By sharing, it gives me an opportunity to trust myself more, to be able to be in touch with my intuitive mind more. I'm saying that to say, learn to trust yourself. If you don't know how, you can learn from the people around you. We all mirrors, we all reflections. And if you think about what I'm saying, that's how we learn most things that we end up learning, or recognize that we have to unlearn through everything around us. Self-experience and observation will be our highest teachers, our highest internal teachers in 2021. Self-experience and observation. And my purpose of this is because words really don't teach. You know, you can give the greatest depth of your experiences through knowledge and wisdom and understanding, and share it with people, and they'll understand it. But if they haven't experienced it, it's really not real. And that's how the journey works. I'm grateful for those who shared things with me and deposited nuggets of life in my life before I actually experienced the things that I did, so things can become real, and I can apply the lessons through information, so I can be a walking demonstration of the things that come out of me today. I appreciate the ancestors. I honor them. As I honor my higher self, I honor yours as well. May all of you receive the guidance you need to find your happiness and spiritual freedom, because it's about being free here. Money don't make us free, you know. I wish everybody to see their material desires met, but money don't make people free. You could be, like I said before, you could be in a palace and still be miserable, and a lot of people are. Ground yourself, and ground yourself, and all the positivity that you can. We headed into a a full moon eclipse around the 26th. Mercury is going into retrograde, so be mindful of your triggers and how you communicate with people, because you could be speaking in love and they might hear something else, or vice versa. Just be mindful. So ground yourself in positivity and stay in expectation for power and plenty. I love y'all, family. Feel good for no reason at all. I see y'all when I see y'all. Salute God.